Hey guys, what's going on? Sherman here. As you can see by the title, I have a new knife I'm going to show you guys. And sorry I didn't do an unboxing for it. I was going to. I was really excited to do the unboxing, but the knife came right when I was eating dinner. So dinner kind of took precedence over the unboxing. I was starving. I'm sure you guys can understand that. And I was excited to open the knife. But anyway, you can see by the title, here it is. The Benchmade 375 Adamas fixed blade. This thing is wicked. But, you know, I really wanted to show you guys and kind of give you, not my first impressions, but kind of like a 24-hour overview of this knife and my thoughts on it so far. And this is not by any means the review. The review will come in the future after I've had some testing with it, some experience with it. You know, you can expect that, you know, within the next 2 weeks to 2 months. You know, my review times vary. But I just wanted to give you guys a general overview because there's not a whole lot of videos on this knife out here on YouTube, especially not the one in my configuration. Now, I didn't bring the box with me. Like I said, I'll show all that good stuff when I review it. This is how I have it set up right now. Just go ahead and take it out and show you. As you can see, this is in my opinion, the beautiful tan coloration. It's like the really nice desert tan. Let's get some more light on there. It's kind of hard to see. There we go. Beautiful color. I really like that. It looks really good in my opinion. I like that much more than the black. Didn't really have a choice anyway. Couldn't get the black one. Not where I ordered it anyway. Ordered it off of knifeworks.com, where they have about 35% off coupon code for all Benchmade knives all the time. So I ended up getting this knife, you know, with the sheath of course, and all the little accessories that came with it, such as this paracord that I wrapped the handle with. Came with all that paracord. And a little strap to put on that buckle to make this knife jump compatible. And the tech lock came with all that. And what did I pay? I paid under $100. I ended up paying $95 after shipping. $95 for a Benchmade with all that stuff. So I think I got a great deal considering most places the cheapest I found it anywhere else was $133 to $140. Yeah, guys, if you ever need to get a Benchmade, go to knifeworks.com. Like I said, they have a coupon code that you can use when you're checking out for all Benchmade knives all the time. It's not an exclusive code, not seasonal, all the time. And it's about roughly 30-35% off. Anyway, D2 steel, as you can see, full tang construction. It's great. Skeletonized handle. There are no scales. You have to wrap the handle if you want a handle. You don't have to, but it's rather uncomfortable without it. So I did this wrap myself with the Benchmade instructional video here on YouTube on how to wrap this. Very informative. It also comes with a card with a QR code you can scan with your smartphones. That'll bring up the video for you. Pretty simple. It actually took me a little while to get the hang of it, to make it look consistent. I still didn't do it perfect. You can see I screwed up a few places. I added this additional cord right there, because the cord starts there and then ends right here. That's as much cord as you got. That's plenty, but I just wanted that little extra for my pinky. It makes a big difference, in my opinion. But the cord wrap handle, I do not feel left out. And actually, in a lot of cases, this is thicker than most scales you'll get with these knives. So I do not feel like I'm missing out. This is a really, really good secure grip. I can unwind that if I ever needed the cord, to wrap it and make this a spear, if I ever had to out in the bush. Don't know when I'd ever have to do that, but I'm just saying, you could. Of course, the other advantages of Paracord. The Paracord wrap adds for a very secure grip. Also, a warm grip. When it's really cold, you can grip that with your bare hands and it's not going to almost give you frostbite. Also, when it gets wet, it's very tractionable, so no worries about that. And Paracord just has a lot of nice properties as a handle, but it doesn't work with all knives. I believe that it works with this knife, though. chain Cybert design, as you can see right there. Like I said, D2 steel. The etching in this blade for the markings is incredible. They did a really good job. 375. Now you can get this, like I said, in a bunch of different versions. Well, not a bunch, but you can get the tan blade with the black sheath, the tan blade with the tan sheath, the black blade with the tan sheath, or the black blade with the black sheath. So you have some mix and match options, and I like that. Very cool. But a very interesting saw teeth up here. I wouldn't even call those really serrations, because they're unlike any serration I've ever seen. Very effective. They're not that sharp. I mean, you know, they're sharp. I'm not going to want to dig my finger in it, but I can run my fingers up top without getting cut. It notches wood like crazy. So they are very effective. You know, obviously in a defensive role, that could be good. You know, you can get them coming and going fairly effectively. But I can see that mainly being used to notch wood, such as you're going to try to make a modified, you know, bow and arrow. If you're trying to make a bow drill, if you're just trying to notch wood for any other reason, this can excel. This can even saw wood. This can saw through small branches. So that's good. It does have a sharpened swedge up top, which might get into some legal issues. Not too sure how that comes into play. Not that sharp. Here again, I can run my finger over it. You see, because it's right there at the tip of the tip of the blade. It's really thick, but it's there, which gives, you know, normally with these knives with the real wide blade and the big sweeping belly, you don't have a whole lot of tip. But this is really sharp, very acute tip, very nice. I like to see acute tips on knives. They are great in utility role. This is really starting to sound like a review, and I'm not trying to make it, but nice jimping on the back. And something that Benchmade has never done before, ever. They have functional jimping up here at the spine. This is actually like ZT0560 jimping. Very sharp, very effective. Good job. Yeah, I just want to show you the grip on this. Plenty of handle. Plenty of handle for me. It even has a little thumb swoop right there, a little place to put your thumb, and it works really well. Knife came razor sharp right out of the box. Came pretty toothy, but I like a toothy edge. You know, this is D2 steel. So, came toothy, but it can cut through paper pretty well, and it'll shave hair. Fairly thick behind that cutting edge because it's flat ground. You see, it's a saber grind starting midway, so it's I would consider that a mid saber ground knife or a mid flat ground knife. So it is going to make it a little bit thicker behind that cutting edge, which is going to make it not slice as well. But I mean, this is mainly a a combat knife. This is used for utility out in the field and for hard, rugged use. Perhaps even as a bushcraft knife. Depends on what you want to do with it. That's kind of what I got it for. Just kind of an all-around utility blade. It's kind of, that's why I wanted it. And at that price, I couldn't pass it up because I really liked it. But, so, it'll aid in that. But super strong, but like I said, it will slice paper. It's razor sharp. I'm just saying it's not going to slice, like a Kershaw Skyline. Let's see. Benchmade is they're really improving their quality. They're doing a better job on their edge geometry. They used to make the real steep grinds, but now they're doing a really good job on their edge geometry. And they're really doing a good job with their collaborations. Like, this is a really good collaboration. I love the Adamas folder, or Adamas, however you want to pronounce it. But I got to play with one at my Army Navy store. I love it. I do not have an issue with the weight like a lot of people do. I would actually carry it every day. I have no problem with the weight. I have no problem with the bulkiness. It actually feels really good to me. I do not like the detent. And I know with, Benchmade folders, they don't really have any kind of detent because they have an axis lock. They don't have a detent ball. So what retains the blade inside of the handle is spring tension. Well, the Adamas, or Adamas here again, Being such a big hunk of steel as having a big hunk of steel as a blade, did not have hardly any detent to speak of. I could easily, just with a very slight shake of the wrist, the blade would pop out of the handle. And I absolutely cannot stand that. Like, that is a huge pet peeve of mine. It makes the knife feel really cheap. It makes it feel like it's going to open in my pocket and cut me. And I do not like that. So, it also made for pretty slow deployment. You couldn't just, like, flick it out. But, you know, if you're a soldier, I can see that being useful to pull out of your pocket and just with a wrist flick, you don't have to worry about, you know, dexterity. I get that. And so I get where they were going with that, but it's just not for me. But anyway, great little knife here. And the sheath is really nice. I like the sheath. It's the molded plastic. It's not Kydex. But it's a really good, it's a better quality molded plastic sheath than I've seen. It's much better quality than the Securex by Cold Steel, and even the hard nylon sheaths that K-Bar uses on their next gen USMC fighters. So it's better than those. And it came with a Tech Lock, a Blade Tech Lock. And it came with the hardware, came with these 3 screws. It actually came with another set of 3 backings. I'm not sure what but the backings were squared off instead of rounded. I'm really not sure what kind of advantage that would serve. But I actually ordered something else to go with this. It's called a pup mounting system. Basically what it is a Tech Lock is for your belt. You cannot mount it on your molly webbing gear. Well, you can modify it, but as it is right now, you can't. So the pup mounting system is it mounts to a sheath like this, like a Tech Lock will, but it's just a solid piece of Kydex. But in this case, it's molded plastic, the version I got. And it has, I think, 19 drilled holes in it. And you mount the sheath anywhere you want. And the backing of it has 2 hard plastic strips that go into your molly webbing. It's kind of hard to explain, but basically it is a modular attachment system that goes onto your molly that you can fix any sheath to that has holes. So, very cool. I thought that was really innovative. Never seen anything like that. So I went ahead and picked one up. Not just specifically for this necessarily, but you know, I can use it for any one of my fixed blades. Or anything with a sheath. But anyway, just kind of a brief overview of this knife. Well, I say brief, I'm already 13 minutes in. It might as well just be a full review. But it's not. Full review to come. But just wanted to show you this. Just a great knife. Super pleased with it. And I really like it. So stay tuned for some possible testing videos of this knife. Stay tuned for a full-length review in the future. A lot of people think that these little overviews are my full reviews, but they're not. I give much more information in the full review. Like I said, just wanted to kind of show this off at first. Let me know what you guys think. I really like it. If you have one, comment down below. Tell me how you like it. Tell me how you like it if you've never seen it before. I would rather have Kydex, but you know, the molded plastic isn't bad. It works. Just kidding. It's a really nice sheath, and you can fix the retention with the little screw right there. That's pretty cool. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this this little overview of a new knife that I picked up. And like I said, stay tuned for future videos of it, guys. All right, have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, stay sharp, and God bless. Sherman614. Peace.